Yeah, you get an MVP at the end of every match, which is really cool. Did you ask something?
What does motivation mean?
It's for teaching. You'll see it very soon.
Okay.
Excellent work today, Professor. Though our victory should come as no surprise.
It was easy.
Yes, it was. Further proof that you're well qualified to guide the Black Eagles.
That was impressing, Professor. I mean, impressive. We gained a victory because of your great leadership.
We certainly did. We all tried our best, of course, but we couldn't have won without you.
I was curious what it would look like if you did not hold back, and you did not disappoint.
I dare say we owe our victory to Lady Edelgard.
How so? For that battle, she was only a soldier following our professor's command. Sure, she was an incredibly powerful soldier.
Don't worry about it too much, Linhardt. All that matters is that we won.
I'm all done with being on the battlefield, okay? I'd rather stay back than pursue victory out there.
Aww.
You were all as ridiculous as always. We only managed to win because we worked together. Was it something I said? Is it so odd, me talking about togetherness? If so, that perception must change. In fact, I'm canceling the festivities so we can discuss this topic further. I'm kidding, of course. Come on, everyone. We've earned this celebration.
Edelgard's great.
Yep, she's awesome.
Your work with the students was remarkable. I can see Geralt trained you well. I do hope you were able to use the occasion to bond with the students.
I did.
I'm so happy to hear it. Nothing would please me more than if you used this coming year to grow closer still.
Of course, the mock battle was mere practice. The real fight is the battle of the Eagle and Lion, which will take place during the Wyvern Moon. You are expected to properly train your students so as not to humiliate the Academy during the long-held tradition that is the coming battle.
As for today, I have called you here to tell you of your mission for the month ahead. Your class is to dispose of some bandits causing trouble nearby.
Yeah, bandits. They're nearby, causing trouble. It can wait until the end of the month, though. Don't worry. My mission.
Those affiliated with Garreg Mach Monastery have a moral obligation to help those in need, regardless of social standing. Students are no exception. Each month before the newly birthed moon departs, each house of students must complete their assigned mission.
Newly birthed.
You shall work to complete the task at hand alongside your students and report back to the Archbishop before the deadline. Understood?
What a way to describe the phases of the moon.
Yeah.
I will soon provide you with the necessary details for your first mission. If I told you now, I expect you would only forget, and I despise repeating myself.
Okay.
I can sense something special within your heart. I have high hopes for you.
Oh, is the special part that my heart doesn't beat?
Bandits, they say. Do you recall when we first met? You shall not fall so shamelessly again, correct? Have you no words for me? Do not tell me that you are shocked to hear from me. You ought to know that I am always with you now. To hear my voice should not come as a shock.
She has elf ears. Do you think she's from The Legend of Zelda?
Well, the hair color, kinda.
Really? Are there any Legend of Zelda characters that have green hair?
Maybe.
Right.
Feels like it's fitting.
What is this nonsense? All I was told was to kill as many noble pipsqueaks as possible. No one said anything about the Knights of Dan Saros being on our trail.
You have proven yourself worthless, distracted by something so trivial. I had hoped you would achieve your goal despite the setback. But now a child of the Knight's former captain is in play. How interesting.
Hey, this isn't what I agreed to!
Hiring a mercenary as a professor. What was that woman thinking?
Are you listening to me? How do we finish this?
You die.
What?
Underestimating the Knights was an amateur mistake, one you will pay for. The road to eternal torment awaits you all. Now I must locate your replacements.
Wait! Get back here! Damn you!
Well, well, well.
It seems crime doesn't pay.
Well, sometimes. If you get away with it.
Part 1. White Clouds. Harpstring Moon. Familiar scenery. In honor of the saints whose births or deaths took place under this moon, the people perform music once beloved by those divine beings. Whether by harp, by flute, or voice alone, joyous melodies are shared between farmers as they sow their seeds across the vast plains of Tailteen and Gronder.
Gronder Field. That sounds familiar. One of the main chapters probably takes place on Gronder Field. Or no, I think it's the Three Hopes place just south of the Alliance into Empire territory. It's been a minute. Chat, is Gronder Field where the Battle of the Eagle and the Lion takes place? Is that what I'm thinking of? There are new places to explore in the monastery. Also, we get 2,000 gold. It is? I'm a genius.
As you have already been notified, your mission is to subdue some bandits. Our students have been learning about combat through study, but this is a precious opportunity to provide them with practical experience.
Chat, what do you think the other classes, like, missions are while we're doing the main story missions? Because, if it's not obvious to you, Jet, if you choose Blue Lions or Golden Deer, you get the same main missions either way. It just changes who you have.
I think...
Yeah. I like to imagine that Golden Deer was tasked with painting a picket fence white, and Claude Huckleberry Finns their way out of it.
The Knights will support your mission, and are prepared to offer their assistance if necessary.
Claude convinces Dimitri to paint the fence for him, in some fashion.
I could totally see him pulling that off.
In short, this is no mock battle. You must be prepared for anything. You will receive a message from the Knights when it is time to depart. Until then, use your time wisely.
Alright, thankfully for all battles going forward, they don't restrict you to 4 or 5 characters. We get like a full 8 to 12 for like every thing, so we shouldn't have any more problems from here on out because we won't have to like leave characters out.
The last time we fought bandits, you saved me. Maybe I can return the favor this time.
I'm going to choose not to get into a life-threatening position instead, if it's all the same to you. But Edelgard, you can save me anytime you want.
Good plan.
Let's do our best.
The Knights are well aware of our enemy's strength. We can count on them to keep the battlefield under control for us. It seems unlikely that we would lose. Still, let's do all we can to prepare.
You seem well. Are you adjusting to life at the monastery?
I think so.
Oh, I didn't expect that answer. When we were mercenaries, I handled everything. Outside of battle, you didn't have much contact with people, did you? I thought being thrown into a swarm of noble brats to teach would be a bit much for you. But I guess I had nothing to worry about. By the way, I heard about those bandits. Your first assignment is to take them out, right? That's fairly routine for you by now. But don't forget it's the first real taste of battle for those brats. It'll be tougher to sleep at night if you let one of your little pupils die. So stay vigilant and lead them well. I wish I could offer you my support, but Lady Rhea won't allow it. For now, I'll try to figure out what she wants from you. I don't mind you settling into your life here, but don't let your guard down. Ever.
I literally never do. I'm as taut as a bowstring at all times. Oh, Jay, you want to do something fun? I do on Slyro's End. You're not going to have time now, but I was going to say, I try and guess the birthdays whenever they come up on the calendar on Slyro's End. I think I've only gotten one right, but it was really hype when I got it. So if you want to do that for future birthdays, knock yourself out. I will send Annette flowers because I don't dislike her. Events. Yeah, whatever. All right, To and From Abyss is DLC stuff. Explore. Bum, bum, bum. A girl's voice, what could it mean? All right, so every month we get like a bunch of quests we can do. The blue ones are DLC. I don't know what the difference between the red ones and the... I think the red ones are the month-specific ones, and then the brown ones are normal ones, but we're gonna get them all done every month anyway.
Hey, do you know how old Captain Gerald is?
That's enough, Leone. If I don't know, how could my child know?
It's not normal to forget your own age, you know. It's kind of worrisome, actually.
By the time you're forgetting your own age, you're past the point of caring.
I guess if you put it that way, you've got a point.
I have a request.
Okay, this is gonna give us battalions, thank goodness. That's another reason. I think Slyro mentioned it when we were doing Blue Lions, but that first battle that we just did is actually, like, unironically, one of the most difficult ones. You don't have Divine Pulse, you don't have battalions, you only get 4 other characters, everyone's level 1.
Oh, Professor, hello. I was just looking for my... Well, it's like a pale blue cloth. Have you seen it?
Let's search for it.
Yeah, we gotta find it.
Okay.
Oh dear. Hi, Bernadetta.
What is it? I'm not doing anything.
What's this cake doing out here?
Cake? Oh, come on. That's just cruel.
Oh, Bernadetta. Shamir!
Have we met? No. Sorry. You remind me of someone I know.
Same voice actress as Dorothea. She does some differentiation. I shall harvest. And that gives us 100 professor points, which is why we always want to be doing this.
Hello. If you'll excuse me.
Oh yeah, so you can also, now we can start hitting recruit on the characters.
Hello.
Hey.
Excuse me. I have to go.
And they say something about not wanting to be interested in the house, and then it tells you the 2 stats you need. So our magic skill has to be high, and our magic stat has to be high, and our riding skill has to be high.
Got it.
Most of the characters we are going to recruit via getting their rank B support, and upon doing that, it will then, they will come and approach us to join randomly during the week.
Got it.
It is possible that they would never come up and ask to join, but I've never had that happen, so. The main thing is that we have to recruit everyone we want recruited before Chapter 12.
Got it.
Because that is the cutoff.
That's
All right, we don't need anything here. We need to go accept more of these requests.
So...
Is this the thing about being able to feed the cats? I think it is.
Can't be serious. I need your help.
Interact with the dogs or cats and share some meat, fish, or produce.
Yay, kitties.
Here you go, little buddy. Behold, Caledonian Gar. It looks happy.
Thanks.
Good cat.
Kitty.
We can't go this way yet, it seems like. Wait. Hey, he's blocking it. We're still so early in the game that some of the monastery is blocked off, and especially because I've been watching Slyro run through the entirety of the monastery, it's throwing me off.
What? You look bored. Care to duel?
To the death?
What? I just wanted to spar.
But what if I want to do it to the death, Yuritsa?
We're trying to out edgelord the edgelord. It's good.
Hilda!
I'm bored. Maybe I should go into town. But that would be such a hassle.
Oh, hi, Professor. I'm rather busy right now, so do make it quick.
You don't look busy to me.
Ah, you can tell? I suppose being a professor has taught you how to ferret out time wasters.
Hilda, professional time waster. Who's over here, Manuela? Tomas, doesn't matter. Hello, I'm in here now. Petra.
Petra!
Frigid has much more warmth than Fódlan. Even spring here has coolness. And you, Professor? Which do you find is worst? Too hot or too cold weather?
It is easier to warm up than it is to cool down, so the heat.
But you are wearing many things, Professor. If you are not liking the heat, you should be wearing lighter clothes.
My student just asked me to strip? Who do I talk to about this?
Perhaps there are way too many vegetables in today's meal. The ratio of vegetables to sweets was completely skewed. Oh, hi, Professor. Were you just eavesdropping on me?
We're in a public place.
Well, everyone knows a plate full of sweets is far preferred to a plate full of vegetables, regardless of age.
Behold, a child. But she is right.
I've got to find out everyone's likes and dislikes so I know what to cook. Who knows when it'll be my turn at kitchen duty? How about you, Professor? Do you like sweet or spicy food?
I don't really have a preference to one over the other. Neither of them are what I usually go for. Which one do you prefer, Jet?
Between the two, I don't dislike spicy food, but I have to have it with milk, so I'd go with sweet.
Ooh, same. I'll definitely remember that.
Hello. Bonding bites. Special menu to bring professors and students together. Effects are enhanced when dining with students from your own house. Right, okay. I don't really care about the enhanced effects. Let's do Marianne and Linhart so we can get Linhart's points, his enthusiasm up, which is that smiley face at the top right, Jet. It comes in increments of 4. Or not in increments of 1, but 4 total. But this is going to be the main way of getting support points with people not in our house, other than giving them gifts.
I find it difficult to eat when you stare.
Yeah, honestly, that's fair.
My apologies.
Very fair.
You and the professor are both so fascinating, I simply cannot help myself.
But we want to start getting points with characters. We're definitely going to be recruiting Marianne.
Would you kindly do something for me?
Collect recipes in the library. I can do that. I haven't spoken to Edelgard yet.
We gotta go talk to Edelgard, best girl.
Give. We can also find lost items at some point, which you can then try and figure out who they belong to and return them to get a boost in... I don't care about Anna. You can get a boost in support points as a result. Give.
Hey, Dimitri,
I
Quad!
hear you've been tasked with hunting down bandits, right? Meanwhile, my class is stuck with a downright peaceful mission.
Is it painting a picket fence?
Sounds like you'll be fighting alongside the knights, too. Don't let the monastery down, Teach.
He didn't deny it.
He didn't deny
Your
it!
performance in the mock battle was exceptional, Professor. You have inspired me to follow your example and study even more diligently. Perhaps we could train together sometime. I would love to test myself against your sword skills again.
Yeah, maybe sometime. Can we go to the training area? We can't go to the sauna yet. Training grounds? Nice. Felix is going to be here. Yeah, there he is.
Yes. To be expected.
This is where he normally is.
Professor.
For years, the Boar Prince and I were inseparable. I know him better than almost anyone else. So let me give you some advice. Beneath all that princely polish, he's an animal, nothing more. He's strong and skilled, sure, but don't place your trust in him as a human being. Take care he doesn't chew you up and spit you out.
Tell me how you really feel.
Yeah.
And now that you're all the way over here, Professor, care to join me in some training? After training, I love tending to the horses or burying myself in a good pile of books. There's truly nothing better.
I choose to believe that Ingrid has a giant pile of books in her room that she buries herself underneath.
Very fitting.
Hey there, Professor. You here to check in on my training? Oh, that reminds me. I found this small cloth. It's kind of weird. Not really sure what it is, but it works great for wiping up sweat. Hey there, Professor.
It's
Oh,
Dorothea's.
hello.
I guess we don't actually get to get it back for her though.
Rip.
Do I need to? Do we have access to the monastery already? Oh, I guess we do.
Well,
Is that Ferdinand von Eyre?
Do you know of the Eyre family? We have long held the position of Prime Minister in the Empire. The Empire's power lies with 6 noble families, my family foremost among them. The full explanation may be time-consuming. I can give you a moment to get ready, if you would like to take notes.
I'm ready.
All right, I will list the 6 great noble families. There's Caspar's father, Count Bergles, the Minister of Military Affairs. Then there's Linhardt's father, Count Hevering, the Minister of Domestic Affairs.
I like how the music stopped because it knew Ferdinand was talking.
Bernadetta's father, Count Varley, is the Minister of Religious Affairs. Hubert's father, Marquis Vestra, is the Minister of the Imperial Household. Finally, we have Duke Gert, the Minister of Foreign Affairs, and my own father, Duke Eyre, the Prime Minister.
Chat, is anyone in the game related to Duke Gert? I do not recognize this name.
One day, I will take his place as the Prime Minister of the Empire. I am more talented than anyone in my class, even Edelgard. I will lead the Empire to a bright, enlightened future.
So humble.
I look forward to it.
There is nothing I cannot achieve.
I love how arrogant Ferdinand is because it's like the only acceptable kind of arrogant.
Yeah, I mean,
He's just speaking facts.
Yeah, no, but it's still fun.
He truly believes everything that he says. Choir.
I have a favor to ask.
I think that was, I can't remember her name, but it's, Kawakami and Yukari's voice actress. She does some minor roles in this one.
the cathedral is nice and quiet. It's so relaxing. Oh, Professor, did you come to pray to the goddess?
That's right.
Me too. Shall we pray together?
Gert is involved in some stuff. I just don't remember him, I guess. Hello, Seteth. Cass, have you played all the routes in this game? I played through Golden Deer and Crimson Flower, and I can't remember if I finished the church route, but I think I played a good chunk of the church route. I'm going through Blue Lions with Slyro right now on Slyro's channel.
Inside the cathedral, there is a chapel dedicated to the 4 saints. Do you know of them? Saint Indec, Saint Macule, Saint Keyhole, and...
Saint Sethlin! Who is your favorite, Professor?
Now that you are a member of the Church, be sure to familiarize yourself with our teachings and traditions. I have something to ask of you.
I have something to ask of you. Okay, but it doesn't let us do... No, we can't mess... Eventually there's going to be an NPC here that lets us, like, upgrade the statues, and that gives, like, major benefits that we're going to care about later. And we don't have the advice person yet.
Dang.
Linhardt.
Oh, we need to talk to Ash.
Okay.